Hello, guys. Welcome back to Two Halves Two Innings Football. Both of our teams won. Arsenal won 3-0 like I predicted last night. And Ajay, you predicted 2-0, I think. And there you go. Both our predictions gone right. So, guys, we're going to talk about both games today. And please like, subscribe our channel, and please comment as well. Let us know how do you feel about today's games. So, Ajay, first, let's start from United first, because that was the first game. I mean, another set piece goal. I message you, set piece FC. I mean, why is always Arsenal being branded as set piece FC? You guys scored set piece goals.
Don't bring Arsenal into this right now.
No, we have to talk about the set piece FC.
Listen, our set pieces are beautiful. I mean, did you see that corner routine? I don't know if you saw that corner routine.
We did that before as well. We did that as well. Anyway, but it was a good game, United, right? Yeah.
No, I mean, apart from that goal,
yeah,
United looked really good. It was good shape. I mean, Tottenham had a good little spell.
They had a good spell, yes, indeed. Yeah,
I have to admit, the game changed as soon as that red card happened to Romero. You know, and I feel really bad because, you know, if that was given against United, I would have felt a bit aggrieved. But I think, you know, when you watched it in full motion, I mean, Romero does go quite high. Well, not even that high, but it does go
wasn't high. Maybe excessive force, they were saying. Yeah.
Excessive force, yeah, exactly. So, you know, if you look to that compared to, and a lot of fans will say, well, Dalot, you know, went over Semenyo's knee in the Man City game. He should have got a red card. He got lucky.
No good,
but I think that kind of shows the difference where there's, you know, kind of full force impact versus, you know, kind of half an impact or a slight brush of the knee. So, you know, it totally changed the game as soon as Romero was sent off. I think, you know, Tottenham really went defensive, parked the bus for much of the second half. But credit to United, you know, where this could have been a game like Everton, where United were frustrated and may not picked up the win because obviously trying to defeat a low block and a team like Tottenham who were just defending for their lives. But United looked really good. I think I was so impressed with their attacking, the substitutes, Carrick's kind of demeanour, you know, Casemiro in the middle, Mainu in the middle, but Bruno Fernandes, fantastic. Got the second goal, adds another goal to his amazing season. And I thought generally on the whole, Mbeumo's goal from the corner as well, it was fantastic. Overall, perfect day at the office. No injuries, no red cards for any of our players. More worry for Thomas Frank and Tottenham, who are now probably nearly in a relegation battle.
Yeah, they are.
You know,
they are
West
right.
Ham winning.
Yeah.
So it's huge. That was a huge result, and obviously I'm sure you're laughing as well, being an Arsenal supporter at Tottenham, and I'm sure our friend Alex at the lab is tearing his hair out over the Rolls Royce comment about Romero. I mean, he is a Rolls Royce, but he just ran.
I think the Rolls Royce gets punctured every time. He looks like every time.
He keeps on going for an MOT. He needs
to go for MOT. I mean, but I agree with you. I think that could have been yellow as well, because the similar kind of challenge happened in Arsenal game when I think Brodby, I don't know, was it Brodby? His name is, or the striker actually tackle Zubimendi, exact. But then they said, VAR said it was an excessive force. So this is why I think is the consistency we are looking for referees. I think it's going to be very hard because subjective game. Every tackle is subjective because it depends on who is at the VAR, who is refereeing the game, how lenient they are with those challenges. So I think it's going to be hard. But I think hats off to United. They took the chance. I agree with you. I watched the first half. I think they were pretty good. They had good chances. Cunha's shot was just out wide, you know, and then they had good chances. But I think Tottenham came back. Tottenham did come back, and they had a good spell before that red card. He must be Thomas Frank will be tearing his hair out. I mean, what the hell? We were so good, and you bloody did this challenge. It's the second red card, and now he's out for 4 games.
I was out for 4 games.
Yeah,
and that's going to be a huge player because Romero probably is one of the most impactful
probably
defenders.
Best defender. If you ask Alice, he's Rolls Royce.
Yeah, exactly. Well, but you know, he can score goals at the other side. You know, so he's quite deadly at set pieces, and obviously defending corners, he does quite well. But you know, it was probably just a bit of stupidity on his half because you know it was a bit messy. It was a bit untidy, that whole kind of series of play that passage of play where basically he lost the ball, and basically I think Casemiro just got ahead of him there, and then obviously he went on the follow through and caught Casemiro above his ankle. So it looks really nasty, and I'm surprised with Michael Oliver. I mean, to be fair, a lot of United fans don't really like Michael Oliver. I think he was the same referee in our game against Tottenham where he blatantly didn't give a handball where Romero handballed it in the area and denied us a penalty. So I think there's there's some bit of a agreements there on the referee, but I think he refereed the game really well. Otherwise, so no VAR controversies. Otherwise, I think that, like I said, the team played really well. Tottenham just look really. They're a weird team because if you give them, like I said, 10, 15 minutes, they can play really good football.
They can play good football.
Simmons had a good opportunity with a left foot shot. I think Conor Gallagher had a shot as well.
Yeah,
kind of
he
like
had
a little bit of a
he
shot.
should have done better over there at that shot.
Yeah.
He just
But
he missed it.
Lemens, didn't have really too much to do, so which is quite good, obviously. So the defense looked really solid, but most of it was all possession United in the the second half once Tottenham went back in their box, and obviously, luckily, we got the second goal. I mean, we had 65% possession, which is probably the most under Michael Carrick regime. So that was good. We had an XG of 1.79, 23 shots and 10 on target. So
I think that red card changed the game altogether.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, if it was 11v11, it would have been different. I think
would have been different.
Tottenham would have been more expansive. They could have maybe got a goal.
My prediction last night 2-2 was with 11 versus 11, not 11 versus 10.
So prediction's void.
My point. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, 4 games on the trot now, 4 wins out of 4. So, do you think our friend will be having his haircut next weekend? Midweek, I think. Is that midweek?
Midweek, yeah. Literally, it will be literally. So there was a West Ham away, and West Ham again have played a good game.
Yeah.
So they beaten Burnley, and they'll obviously be looking to kind of escape out of the relegation zone. And we drew our reverse fixture with West Ham. So, but again with Carrick, it's going to be interesting because this fixture we drew as well with Amorim, but now we've won it. If we can get another red card at West Ham, and then obviously we can beat 10-man West Ham, I think we'll just hope for that. But Bowen is going to be obviously their main attacker, and obviously like Somerville as well. They look really good.
They're really good now.
Before getting ahead of ourselves, Michael Carrick's going to take it game by game. It was good to see Xerxes on the pitch. It was good to see Sesko. Sesko could have scored as well on the last kick of the game, but he decided to head of the ball, and he had so much time to just chest it maybe and finish it nicely. But overall, perfect day at the office. 2-0, clean sheet, 4 wins.
United, can't go wrong.
Carrick had the wheel. Can't go wrong. Exactly that. So it was a nice little I was at work and I was kind of catching it in my lunch break, so I was quite happy to have caught at least the first half in that. So I was happy.
Good.
I was jolly today. So
that's good.
That's why I've got the shirt on.
Good. Do you think United are back now at 4th? They may overtake Villa now. Villa drew the game today.
Well, this is the thing now. So I think we're only 3 points now. I think
3 points
behind Villa. Yeah. So and I think I think Gary Neville said it like Villa could potentially stutter. They could potentially fall after a few games. I mean, they obviously didn't win their home game against Brentford last week, and then obviously they've drawn today at Bournemouth, and I think they'll have. I think they've got a home fixture next to Brighton, so that's gonna be interesting. So we'll be looking at the fixtures and the results, obviously, of other teams. But for United and Carrick, again, just playing good football, making sure the players stay fit. They seem to be doing really well in that system with Mbuemo, Cunha and Bruno leading the attack, and Sesko coming on as a substitute. But let's see if he changes it up in the next midweek game.
And we see Chelsea behind you, right? Chelsea behind you only with 1 point. So that's another thing you have to worry about if you have to get into top 4. And then Liverpool, oh my God, mighty Liverpool playing City tomorrow. They now need to win that game because otherwise they'll be out of top 4. That's more pressure on them now.
Yeah, exactly. So if Liverpool and City draw, for instance, then it gives you guys, obviously
we both will be happy. Perfect weekend.
I would be happy. I'd be happy with it. To be fair, I wouldn't mind City winning, but
no.
Liverpool's a bit more.
A draw.
But a draw would be quite good, to be fair. Because there's 2 teams, the 2 great teams. Obviously, you can't count City out, even though the defensive fragilities are there. But you know what? It's going to be a cracking game tomorrow. But obviously, moving on to Arsenal, I think 3-0. I think, did you predict 3-0? I think I said 2-0.
See, I predicted 3-0, and what 2 goals by Gyokeres. Oh wow! See, that's the weekend. That's what I was telling last night, guys. Wait, trust. The goals will come. But I was quite surprised he didn't start the game. Yeah.
Well, maybe do you think that? I think it's just
the rotation,
game management, isn't it? Is it just maybe trying to see, where can we fit the likes of Jesus? Because Jesus has been playing well. It's not like he's not been, in good form. So, and obviously without Saka, so you've got Madueke and Trossard and Jesus. as a front three, because normally
I
at the
think,
start of the season you would have thought it would have been
yeah,
Martinelli, Gyokeres, and Saka as your front
yeah,
three, or
the
Eze
front three,
maybe as the
yeah,
left winger,
as
maybe
it, yeah,
Eze. So
yeah,
it
but
just shows how much rotation you can do. It's crazy.
yeah, exactly. Crazy. I know this is what they're having a good squad depth as well helps, right? But I'm still worried about Rice and Zubimendi. Hopefully, he'll be fine. But they've been playing all the games, so we don't kind of rotate much on that side in midfield. Norgard came in, but it's only on 89th minute. I think, but Rice was still there. Zubimendi was still there. But what a goal by Zubimendi, man! The first 40 minutes, 40 minutes, it was even game. They had chances. We had one chance. They had one chance as well. Where I was listening to because it's 3 p.m. game, no live game, and yeah, it was even game. And then Zubimendi scored before halftime. I think that changed the game altogether. And no set piece goal. Whoa, 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 whoa! No own goal,
And no
Ajay.
own goal.
No own goal, Ajay.
As well.
Yeah,
These are
three
all
goals,
Arsenal
open
players
play
score.
goals. That's it.
No, listen, that's perfect. And obviously, it's not going to be every game you're going to get an own goal. It's not going to be every game that you're going to get a corner or a set piece.
I'm gonna put that own goal FC thing out as well, because you know who scored own goal, like we discussed. But set piece FC as well. No set piece FC. United. See, no one is talking about now set piece FC because United is scoring goals. Oh my god. Anyway, but yeah, coming on to the game, I think it was good. Sunderland were pretty good in the first 40 minutes, and I think they were very tough to beat today. I think that was a proper game today. They gave it all, and we knew Sunderland are so good this year, and we had to actually work hard to win that game.
Yeah, so I think I don't know what Amit predicted. Did he predict a draw, or did he say a win? I can't remember, but I think it's one of those ones where you kind of think Arsenal now look really good. You know, they kind of fluttered and faltered a little bit at United, and obviously with the likes of Liverpool and Man City, but you can forgive those mistakes or those type of results when you can beat the rest of these 17 teams in the Premier League, or 16 teams. That's what you got to do now, because City and Liverpool have to play each other twice.
Yeah.
Liverpool have to play United, Man City have to play United, and all this stuff. So you kind of have to bank on other results, I guess, in a way. But Arsenal just keep on doing what they're doing. So they're looking, again, positive 3-0 clean sheet, another clean sheet for Arsenal. Saliba, Gabriel doing really well as a centre-back partnership.
Yeah.
And who have you guys got next?
We got Brentford away now on Thursday.
That's a local
that's a local derby,
as well.
And Brentford are playing well. They are playing Newcastle now, but Brentford are pretty well at home. So yeah, it's gonna be another tough game, Ajay. And Brentford been pretty good this year anyway. And I was thinking after Thomas Frank gone, they may falter, but they didn't. They actually better than Tottenham.
Well,
so
yeah, I mean, it's just again, like, it depends. Different managers have different styles, different attitudes towards players, and sometimes it just takes a bit of a different viewpoint and a different outlook and a different man management, which can get the best out of players. Sometimes losing a big name manager doesn't necessarily mean the team will fall back behind or crumble. But it's interesting. I mean, if you look at the likes of Crystal Palace, you look at the likes of Spurs or Brighton, Bournemouth, they are really underperforming this season. Compared to previous. Obviously Spurs kind of were at the similar situation last year anyway with Big Ange. But honestly, you know what? It's a good day. Good day for both of our teams. I'm sure Amit would be happy as well.
Yeah, he'll be
with Man
India
United's
one as well. We're going to talk about on our cricket channel, but
India, just about one. It was a bit nerve-wracking as well for India, and also for the Netherlands and Pakistan game. That was an interesting one as well. We'll discuss in our cricket podcast. But I mean, from the football side of it, you know what? It was great to see Carrick
full house,
4 wins, and Arteta's team as well. So you guys now sitting 9 points.
And we won 4 games on the trot in all competitions, if you see this way. So that's it. Good. Because United only playing one competition, so that's why 4.
Sometimes, honestly, I'm happy with this kind of once a week, heartbeat increase of the kind of just tension of, are we going to win this next game? Are we going to win this next game? Everyone keeps on saying, it's still early days for United, still early to kind of comment on whether Man United are back or Carrick is back. It's still the honeymoon period. I think the team is still, kind of liking and warming up to the idea of Michael Carrick's, ideas, and there's still that kind of new manager bounce. But the real test will be after 2-3 more games where it's the tougher fixtures, or if it's kind of 2 fixtures in a week. So this will be a next test against West Ham. This is going to be a big game, like you said. No game in the Premier League is easy.
Not easy.
So it's going to be Michael Carrick putting the work in. But luckily, I think the squad looks good. We've not had to rely too much on different defenders. Michael Maguire and Martinez have been quite
Martinez,
solid at the
they've
back.
been playing solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Luke Shaw and Dalot. I mean, Dalot's kind of another resurgence. I hate it. He
He
always
probably
plays
he
good,
probably
but
he
when we
probably
don't
read
want
your
him to
reel or
back
saw your
to
reel and say everyone is bloody blaming me.
yeah,
I'm
literally.
gonna put some shift ins.
That's it. Like everyone's put a target on me now.
Yeah,
Watch this. I'm going to start putting in decent performances. But actually, he's done well. He
he's done
plays.
okay.
But he's
Yeah,
done okay. But maybe he's not been tested as much. I mean, Doku maybe was the only big test. But I mean, even against Arsenal, he wasn't really tested too much against the likes from like Martinelli or Trossard. But yeah,
I forgot
anyway,
that game. Ajay. I
I
don't
think.
remember that game.
But yeah,
So,
oh yeah, you forgot that game
yeah,
never happened. That 3-2 didn't
never
happen.
happened
But
again.
I think yeah, there's nothing really much more to add. But happy
Yeah, I
faces,
think
smiley faces
good.
all around the
That's
red
it.
camp, and let's see
Yeah,
what City and Liverpool
both
bring
teams
tomorrow. I
won.
mean, what would you like? Would you like a Liverpool win, or would you like a
Yeah,
draw?
I will.
Or a
Yeah,
City
I would
win?
love to have Liverpool win. So I don't want to give 1 point to City. So I'm gonna have 9 point lead to keep it there. But either draw or Man City. That's my hope and my request to Upperwala, come and do something, please. Yeah. So and then it's gonna be interesting. At least I can watch it with a relaxed mind. So I don't have to worry about because my team won, Arsenal won, so I don't have to worry about too much. At the end of the day, what it could be still 6 points lead. So that's still good, but I would love to have 8 or 9 point lead. But let's see what happens tomorrow. And Ajay, you probably want Liverpool to lose, probably because you don't want to give them any point because they are your top four contenders.
Well, they're close.
So yeah.
Well, exactly. Yeah, it's all about challenging for top four, so we don't want Liverpool to win. But I mean, a draw wouldn't be bad because if the Man City drop points, then we can try and claw.
Yeah, you can probably
that
catch
second,
them as
third
well.
position.
Exactly, second
Yeah, we
position.
can catch them up. So
yeah,
let's see.
Let's see what happens.
There's gonna
yeah,
it's going to be a good result for United either way, to be honest, in some aspects. So let's see.
Yeah, no, let's see. So, guys, there you go. That's us, me and Ajay, dissecting our games today. But please let us know what do you think and who do you want to win tomorrow, Liverpool or City? Let's talk about it. We'll be doing the preview as well soon next week. Till then, take care, stay safe, and bye for now.